Hey, welcome guys and girls. Gonna do some pull-ups and chin-ups and inverted rows. So I'm gonna do black cards, pull-ups and chin-ups, and red cards, inverted rows. So let's get going with that. Halfway card here. Gonna give the deck a bit of a shuffle. It's had a bit of a shuffle already, but I'll do it again. Yeah, so a bit of a wasted day yesterday. But it wasn't a wasted day, you know, it was alright. We walked through the city. So I had to get a train across London and then another one to my mum's. But the one to my mum's didn't go anywhere, so I decided to walk back. It's not that I had to walk back from my mum's place or whatever. I wasn't stuck anywhere apart from not being able to move. So anyway. It's not often it happens. Halfway card. So, should be quite an easy workout, sort of. No deck of cards is plain sailing, but anyway, let's go for it. 4. So red cards, inverted rows, and black cards, pull-ups and chin-ups. Pull-ups or chin-ups, depending on what you want to do. So let's go. I'll try and keep the rings as wide as possible, but I've got a wall to my right-hand side. King. Let's go for some pull-ups. So I'm well out of practice for both pull-ups and chin-ups. The last time I did pull-ups and chin-ups was the last video I did of pull-ups and chin-ups, was a couple of weeks ago. So I think that's what it is with training. Sometimes you have like peak amount of time you're training, and then sometimes you're not doing as much, but let's go. Four, black, like I always say, it's just a few cards in, I feel like giving up already. 8, it's just your muscles warming up. You've got to push past that point, otherwise you'll never get anywhere. Joker. So I don't know, let's do this chin-ups. The next Joker, we do inverted rows. Joker's worth 10. Oh, on the account of last time I did pull-ups, it took me like an hour and 40 minutes with a bit of chatting, not quite a lot of it. Ace, God, I am feeling that already, I tell you much, how much. Because I haven't done any for a while now, and that last 10, well, so ace of spades is the next. So also do this chin-ups. Chin-ups are palms in front of you like that. pull-ups that way. And the reason why I do them like that for pull-ups and that way for chin-ups is so my bar doesn't keep loosening and tightening. It's a nice solid bar the way I do it. There's a method in my madness. 9. Let's have a little bit of water. It's not smelling like pond today, so that's a good sign, isn't it? Right. 6 red cards, inverted rows. Red cards are the rest cards, even a 10. I'm telling you, feeling the pull-ups. There's another 10. And the chin-ups. Oh. Right. Hope everyone's having a pleasant week so far. I'm going to go live with Toe Cutter tomorrow at 2, so what's that, 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. And then do a couple of other collaborations like next week, or one next week maybe. See how I go. Because yesterday got messed up. I'm going to have to reschedule, and I need to get over that side of town. And so yeah, there's always something. Life is busy. Right. That's another 10. Feeling it. Don't know about you. It's a jack of hearts, 10 inverted rows. Five hearts. Another jack of spades, or at least the first one, or the only one. Yeah, so about maintaining and pushing further to gain. I want to do that. I totaled up the amount of reps. If I do 400 every day, 5 days a week, that's 2,000, right? And yeah, so So that's a little less than I was doing, but if I keep that up, then that's hopefully good progress without going too wild with the reps. So like I say, I think I was doing, when I was doing more, I was also having a day off every other day, but then sometimes I was taking 2 or even 3 days rest. And if I'm to do this every day, I need to lower the intensity. You know, I'm jumping the gun with the amount of exercise that I should be doing probably, or need to be doing. And I need to probably focus on eating better as well, because yesterday I had a sandwich on the way into London, and then or chicken and avocado, so it wasn't too bad, but still takeaway one, and then a cheap curry, which was a tasty, nice curry, but nevertheless I had that like 3 hours later. So 3 and 6, and that's all I ate. So I had a few other snacks, maybe some cereal in the evening, but that's not a particularly healthy diet, but I'm not doing that all the time, so let's go. Ugh. 10 of diamonds, red, the inverted rows. Three. Let's do pull-ups. So I keep looking in front of me. I've got a list of things I need to do on my whiteboard, and it helps. Not just so you don't have to remember, or you know, it's just so it's there in front of you, and you can just see what's going on or plan what you want to do for the next day. But yeah, there's always something being added to it. That's a 6. I recommend them whiteboards. I've got another one there for what I sort of trying to do with this channel, maybe, or at least when I'm doing a live with other people. This is a 10, right? Number 10. We're doing 15 minutes here. I feel really slow the last few months, but yeah, I think life just gets in the way, and don't beat yourself up about it, just carrying on, you know. Come on, 7. Seven pull-ups. I'm not finding this easy today, by the way. Like, this is the second time I've done any pull-ups in about 2 months, which is really slack. It's just, for some reason, there's always been something else. I'm actually trying to make the time now. Alright, let's go. Wow. Yeah, pull-ups are something I need to practice. Probably need to do many more inverted rows to help build up the muscles. That's a 5 of diamonds. Because I can get worn out. I've done a whole deck in 10s before. It's taken a while. Maybe I was lighter as well. Like I say, I feel like I'm a beginner again. Like a complete beginner. I'm lanky as well, so I have to do some, like a fair range of movement, because otherwise the movement's just too short. It's not that smaller people do less of a movement. I think it's just geometry. I don't know, it's weird how to explain it. I suppose it's like the inside of a record goes around once and the outside does the same, but goes further in distance. So I guess that's it. 10. So that's why it probably looks like I'm doing more than half range, but I reckon I'm doing about right. No matter what your size, I reckon we're all putting in, expending the same amount of energy. So if you're putting in the effort, obviously. 6. Joker, that'd be the 10 inverted rows, because we already did that in chin-ups. Seven. Halfway card. I am feeling spent already. Wow. I hope I get a second wind, because I'm going to struggle. It's got a good pump on, I think. Sort of. I tell you what, the best are the 21s for 5 minutes with a decent weight. I'd say anywhere between 8 and 12 kilos, or maybe a bit less, 6 and 12 is sufficient. And that and 5 minutes of tricep dips. Wow, that will do it. And on the first set, I like to try and knock out 100 in one set, and then do it in 20s, and then move down to 12. If I can get 12 in all the way to the end. So that's an 8. Let's take this other half nice and easy. King of diamonds. Five of clubs. So if anyone didn't know, I suppose this is a sort of thing people mention if there's something special about them, which there's nothing special about me. But I had brain surgery in 2020 to remove a cavernoma, which is like a cluster of blood vessels which shouldn't be there in the brain, and it caused me 2 strokes that just bled randomly and caused me to be really violently sick for hours until I got help, basically, and caused me a right side deficit, lifetime of sort of buzzing on this side. So it's my basically my muscles. It's just brain damage, nothing to do with my actual muscles, but it causes my my muscles to be pulled out this way a bit, you know. I feel a little bit twisted when I lie on my right in bed. Even though I've got a nice soft bed, it feels like I'm lying on a piece of wood this side, so I mainly sleep on this side. So yeah, it comes with numbness as well, so bit of a bugger, isn't it? But that's just the way it is. Things happen in life, and sometimes your life is moving forward, or you just seem to, everything's going well in life, and then slam back into a wall. For others, that's an actual I'm thinking of someone here, but yeah, mine was like a slow crash in the brain. So although I was safe at home, I was having brain trauma at the time. So thank goodness for modern medicine. But my point being, to explain my ramble there, is that you can be going along in life and something bad happens to you, and you think that's the end, and nothing can get better, and what's the point anymore? Trust me, I was there a number of times, and I thought I was going to die. You're not dead until you're dead, and give yourself some hope, because you know, I feel like the healthiest I've ever felt in terms of my strength. Yeah, I've got problems, some problems, and they're pretty much hidden. I have to take medication, but it doesn't matter. Start fresh, learn from it, or what, you know, if there's nothing to learn from it as such, it'll just toughen you up as a person. It will make you helpful to others in the future who are maybe going through the same problem. That's how I think of it, and that's why I did my the diary for my condition. It's found in the link on my homepage in the description. So yeah, that's the Cavernoma Alliance, who helped me through understanding what I was going through, because it took me a while to understand what was going on with me. So it's hard to explain to someone who's just listening now, if you know what I mean. I was fortunate it wasn't a cancerous lump or something like that, but everything comes with its own problems. But I am extremely grateful, and consider myself extremely lucky to get away with what I've got, because it could have been a lot worse. So, and once again, I know you're probably not going to watch this, but if my surgeon was listening, Professor Uff is an amazing surgeon, and has stopped me from getting any more brain bleeds, basically, from the operation he did. So thank you ever so much, mate. More than appreciated. Let's go. And I think he'd be happy to know that I've given up skateboarding. He never once said he was against it. It's just that if I smashed the back of my head now, at the age of 43, after brain surgery, it'd look a bit stupid, wouldn't it? So, and that's enough. Sometimes you've got to grow up, innit? Come on. We're a little over halfway now. Sorry for my ramble. Just go off on one sometimes. Sometimes I lose my thought completely. I can be talking 1 minute and then totally lose my train of thought. And I tell you what, the medication I take, it doesn't help in that sense. It's supposed to sort of block pathways in mind in certain respects, and I think it blocks some of my emotions and personality to some respect, but it's a necessary. If you're joining for the first time, please like and subscribe. These are just sort of my workouts, just following in the instruction. Well, after spending 15 months following Jesse Pollack's videos on this Fast Energy channel, and it's helped me for sure. So go and check out his channel if you haven't. Like and subscribe to this one. So yeah, just chilled workouts with a cup of coffee as well. This is my big brother in my own home. 9. Welcome. Feeling good. 4. Get on these exercises, guys. Get on these exercises. You don't need anything apart from good food, sleep, more sleep than I'm getting. I'm going to bed way too late. I think I live in Eastern Standard Time. Sleep, decent food, and effort. Admittedly, I'm still trialing the creatine I bought, and if they say it's good for the brain, I need all of that. So, but I'm taking it at half the amount they recommend. So just one scoop when I remember or when I train. So, I mean, if it says it on the tin, then that's the dosage, I guess. But you know, it's everyone has a choice in life, so you do what you think is best. That's what I think as well. Well, that's what I think anyway. Six. Thankful for these red cards. 10. Three. So I don't know if Jace is watching, but you must be very pleased to get a nice telescope. It's probably a reflector, I would guess. Well, I was interested in astronomy when I was younger. Got a few stories about that. I met someone quite famous, or very famous over here. But anyway, I was joined up to the Astronomical Society, Junior Astronomical Society, and they sent instructions, or we asked for them, how to build your own telescope. So we ended up building a 3.5-inch diameter reflected telescope on a Dobsonian mount, as they call it. Is it Isaac Newton? Did he invent it? Anyway, I should know this, but anyway, it's with a proper mirror and a proper lens, eyepiece. You can see it wouldn't say rings, just one ring, but you could make out clearly a sharp disc and the white ring of Saturn with gaps between the ring and the planet. And on Jupiter you can sort of make out faint colour banding, very faint, but I can see about 4 of the moons dotted next to Jupiter. So and that's just off my balcony, but that was amazing to see, especially Saturn at that age. So, and I still have that telescope. It's over at my mum's. So that's 10 chin-ups there. So yeah, astronomy. It's great if you can get into it. I had to tighten up my core there. There we go. So those last few, it's wearing me out. Wow. So yeah, I think these days just finding out about astronomy, because it's all online, so that everyone else and the people with the bigger telescopes do all the hard work. Amazing pictures. It's more about learning about it, because you can travel through space with your mind. Is the best way to travel through space, better than anything apart from another telescope, better than any space rocket. These rockets aren't going anywhere in scale of distances, nowhere whatsoever. So all lies in the imagination, but tie it in with fact, from facts off the internet about astronomy, about space and time and distance. And if you get some grasp, some understanding about it, watch some videos about it, it's mind blowing, and it will take you away and out of, it's just like reading a book, takes you away from the problems. So, 8. Let's have a bit of coffee. I've been chatting the last half of this already. Could have been done. We're nearly done. Eight. Squirming around the bar. 7. It's testing me today. It's testing me today. Yeah, some people make it look easy, and you see, it's good. It's good to be in a community where you can see the progression of people and learn about how many, say, pull-ups and whatnot people can do. Because I suppose I have been training quite a while, consistently, and I'm still finding it difficult. Other people, obviously, been training longer. They find it difficult, but they can do more. It's what they say, trust in the progression is spot on. It depends where you're coming from. If you're losing weight, then I guess you sort of transform by losing that and gaining muscle at the same time. So I wouldn't bother looking at the scales because they're going to sort of even out for a bit. I just wouldn't look at the scales. I mean, I get on mine and have a look, but I've been fluctuating between 11 and 12, or 11 and a half and 12 now. But yeah, scales, don't worry about it, just do the exercises. Forget about the scales. 7. I don't think it ever gets easier either. I think you can do more and you get used to it, but it's still an effort. It's still an effort. So just get used to it. Learn to like it, but it will get easier. Wearing me down. I want to get this video down under an hour. I reckon we'd do it if I stop talking, which is difficult. I'm social, as we all are, right? And I guess I used to see more friends, obviously, when I was younger and before people moved away and started their own lives. And other people have moved away big distances, so it's hard to keep up with them. I must make a phone call, in fact, to my good mate Steve. And then, it's just sometimes difficult all round because, life is busy other people are busy finding the time. But you know, it's good to pick up the phone and call people. We don't do enough of that, and yet we've got a phone on us nearly 24/7 these days, right? So call that person you're thinking of. Why are you thinking of them? Ten. Another 10. I used to do full range of motion, probably only up to 12. Maybe I got up to 14 or 16, I can't remember now. And they are difficult, but there's something about stopping yourself, like before you go down. So you're going up and then down to there and then stopping yourself. It's quite a difficult movement. I think that in itself has got to put pressure on the ligaments and tendons, and then I reckon that helps train them to actually be stronger than if you go full range. And I also feel I've got less injuries from going half rep range of movement. And then you're always going to do one full range, or at least with push-ups or inverted rows or whatever it is, even with squats. So you are doing full range as well. I think people just say it as a bit of a troll thing to say that they can get away with. I don't mean to delete the comments. I delete a lot less, but you know, some of them, come on. Right, it's a family show. So I use my legs to get up. Yeah, it's a family show. Grow up. That's the thing. It's the kids on there that are trolling, and that's alright. That's why the mods are there, because they're children and can't control themselves. We were all there once. Saying stupid things. You're easily in trouble. You say it in front of the wrong people. Like at school or something like that. Jeez, I was always getting in trouble. It wasn't too bad, but I did get in trouble. Not for anything bad, usually just over talking when I shouldn't be. Oh well. I'm looking at that ace. So give me a minute. The way I'm carrying on, like seriously, I could get more reps done than this, and but it's all gone wrong in the last few months. I don't know if it's because it's now winter. I don't know. I'm making excuses now. No excuses. I'm going to up it. But what I find incredible is you can do like the pull-ups and get the squats in at the same time, and the difference in times between doing 400 and doing 800 reps is about 10 minutes, or can be, you know. And You know, but you couldn't do necessarily, well, I suppose you could do 400 reps in 10 minutes of squats. That analogy wasn't spot on. Forgive me. Right. Ten. Why do you need to get bigger than yourself, like than your actual size will allow? You know, there's what's his name? I don't know. He's 6'7", and he's like there, and he's huge, and he's in films, and they make me look tiny. But I'm never going to get to his size. You know. 2. Just get to your natural size. I'm all for the natty community. And I tell you one thing, I would never ever put my health on the line just to take something to make myself look good. I have put myself on the line and done silly things in the past, alcohol for instance, and whatever. So yeah, it's not good. I wouldn't do it now. But besides that, for just a way you look, maybe, you know, if that's what you're really intending doing, well, it's, you know, and you're over the age of 18 or 21 or whatever, then that's totally up to you and your choice. But doesn't sound good to me. Doesn't sound good, and I don't think it looks great. I'd be happy, like, even if those people are stronger, then fair enough, good on them. Do you know what I mean? There's always going to be someone stronger than the next person. 2. If you've got this far and you've put up with me rambling, like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is not supposed to be some sort of show, it's just supposed to be a like little informal chat and a workout. This is just my vlog, this is just my own opinions. You don't have to follow in my footsteps. It's the queen of clubs, it's 10. Oh, that's getting low. Chin nearly above the bar, just above the bar. Queen. I've always done the basic way of training, just push-ups, nothing fancy because I haven't had the equipment. Only ever dumbbells, sort of curls, push-ups, squats, pull-up bar. So I've added slowly to the things I've got. I haven't got any equipment, like machines or anything. But eating right, or, you know, I'm not even massively fussy, I just don't overeat. And no, I should eat healthy food. So I do try and eat healthy, natural foods, right? But you don't need anything special. I'm trying to go for that sort of not too, because I'm quite lean anyway, so I'm trying to get a bit of a weight behind me as well, because I don't want to be too veiny. You know, I'm already quite thin. It doesn't matter what you look like, but it's just I'm trying to look like a bit, get a bit of bulk behind me, keep me warm in winter. So did we do that 10? I don't think we did. Can't remember, did I? Probably. Did we do it again? Oh. You know what? I'm not sure. But I don't fancy doing it again. That's a 9 anyway. I think we did do it. So I'm going to do a 9. It's my brain getting tired from this as well. I'm pretty sure. And from all the talking I've been doing. 50 minutes. I'm finding it difficult though. I used to get through it quicker, and I wasn't that much lighter, I wouldn't say. I think it's, I don't know, I think it's just busier life as well, doing things. Or maybe I'm not concentrating enough. So. We're going to get there. These are the challenges I face on this channel. sorting the videos out, sorting myself out. Getting better each day. Right, 9. So yeah, getting stressed out. Let me go on another ramble just quickly before the end. Getting stressed out by things. I used to get a lot more stressed out when I was younger than I do now, and still get stressed out about everyday things, but I don't let it affect me so much. Like I got a bit of a barrier, just like, you know what. But that's it, isn't it? Is recognising when you're getting wound up by something. And Jesse would call it obviously a sucker attack, and we're all aware of this now. But it's just being aware sooner and then not reacting to it, just letting it go. There's always going to be something. So recognising it before it gets out of hand is the key. And thankfully I always have before anything's gone crazy or I've broken something or something like that. But yeah, when I was younger, I was less in control, and I guess as you get older, you have to and should and need to learn to recognise it and just slow yourself down a bit and recognise that frustration will just pass. So you need to recognise it in yourself, and then you can control and be a master of your own reality, so to speak. Because I'm still, I'm still doing the same for myself. Still have to, check yourself every day. That is the last card. 3. So yeah, I think it's emotions are like weather, they pass, and that's not something that I've said. That's a quote from someone else, but it's true. Emotions come and they go. That's how we react to them. That's the important thing, and if we react badly to them and let them get out of control, that's when problems happen, and that's when we can get in trouble for things. So don't do that. Be a responsible person. Look after yourself. Make yourself better. Make your life better. God, I don't want to sound like some sort of self-help guru thing, which I'm not. Definitely not that. But I do like the positivity that everyone's got in this community, and it's got to be about something. And positivity is something that we all need these days, more of. And I think by working out, and that's taken what? That's all I'm going to do today, because that was quite knackering. It's 55 minutes, and that's a long workout in that I think of these days. So it's a long workout. You can do a short workout in half an hour. So you've got no excuses. Anyway, that's enough of me going on. Thanks for listening, and tune in next time. Thank you ever so much. And yeah, that was a good pump. I felt good from that. Let's do it. Back. Alright. Thanks, guys. Cheers, everyone. Take care. Hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.